2 lakh Kirana stores have shut down in the last 2 years, not because Indians stopped buying groceries, but because a 10-minute delivery app made the walk across the street feel too far. India has 13 million Kirana stores. They employ over 40 million people. They still account for 91% of the country's $600 billion grocery market. And yet, three companies, Blinkit, Zepto, and Swiggy Instamart, backed by 54,000 crore in foreign capital, are dismantling this ecosystem at a pace no supermarket chain, no Big Bazaar, no Reliance Fresh ever managed. The question this case file examines is not whether quick commerce is convenient. It is. The question is whether India is allowing the largest unregulated destruction of retail livelihoods in its history, funded by foreign money that may violate its own FDI laws, and calling it innovation. The evidence is specific, the receipts are dated, and the verdict will be filed. Chapter 1. The Body Count. In October 2024, the All India Consumer Products Distributors Federation, the AICPDF, releases a number. 2 lakh Kirana stores closed in a single year, 90,000 of them in metro cities alone. Another 60,000 in Tier 1 cities, 50,000 more scattered across Tier 2 and Tier 3 towns where dark stores had barely arrived. By May 2026, the Confederation of All India Traders, CAIT, revises the estimate upward. The number is now 10 lakh. 10 lakh stores, each one a family, each one the center of a supply chain, distributors, delivery boys, credit networks built over decades. Customer visits to the average Kirana store have halved in 2 years. And here is the part that does not make the business press. In January 2026, in Gurugram's Hayatpur neighborhood, an Instamart delivery driver is run over, multiple times, by a resident driving a Scorpio. The dispute was over parking outside a dark store. This is where the story moves from spreadsheets to streets, from market share to physical space. Chapter 2. The Machine Behind the 10-Minute Promise. Quick commerce runs on dark stores, small warehouses disguised as retail spaces placed every 2 to 3 kilometers in dense urban clusters. India now has more than 6,000 of them. Blinkit alone operates 2,100, with 900 more planned by March 2027. Zepto and Swiggy Instamart each run about 11 to 1,200. No customer walks into a dark store. They exist to serve an algorithm. And they are driving up commercial rents so aggressively that in one Delhi neighborhood, an ICICI bank branch above a Blinkit dark store vacated its lease. That space has been empty for 6 months. The dark store stays, the bank leaves, and the Kirana store across the road watches both. Chapter 3. Follow the money. Blinkit's revenue in financial year 2025 hits 11,110 crore rupees, a 150% jump in 1 year. The company holds more than 50% of the quick commerce market. The sector itself is valued at $3.65 billion in 2026, projected to cross nearly $13 billion by 2029. But here is what the growth story conceals. CAIT's white paper documents that 54,000 crore rupees in FDI has flowed into quick commerce platforms, and almost none of it went to infrastructure or long-term assets. The money subsidizes operational losses, funds deep discounts, and locks in preferred sellers through exclusive contracts. India's FDI policy explicitly prohibits foreign investment in inventory-based e-commerce. Dark stores, where the platform owns or controls the inventory, sit directly in that prohibited category. The growth is real, but it is built on capital structures that may not survive their own regulatory audit. Chapter 4. The Regulation That Never Came. The Competition Commission of India, the CCI, has been examining quick commerce practices since 2024. In May 2026, it notifies new regulations for determining cost of production, a direct tool for assessing predatory pricing claims. But no enforcement action has followed. Lok Sabha MP Praveen Khandelwal, also CAIT's National Secretary General, calls quick commerce platforms, and this is his phrase, no less than the East India Company. He demands deliveries happen from Kirana stores, not dark stores. But the government has not classified dark stores as retail, as warehouse, or as anything at all. They exist in a regulatory void, and that void is not an accident. It is the product. Chapter 5. The Case for Quick Commerce. And it deserves a serious hearing. Every technological shift displaces incumbents. Automobiles replaced horse carriages, supermarkets replaced general stores in America, mobile phones replaced PCO booths across India. Kirana stores, for all their cultural value, often operate without billing systems, without standardized quality controls, and with inconsistent pricing. A consumer choosing a 10-minute delivery over a walk to the corner shop is not committing a moral failure. They are exercising a preference. And here is what is true in the counter-argument. Kirana stores still hold 91% of the grocery market. Quick commerce has captured roughly 9%. The vast majority of India, Tier 3 towns, rural districts, has never seen a dark store. If quick commerce players achieve sustained profitability without predatory discounts, meaning they can charge real prices and customers still choose them, and if Kirana stores digitize their own supply chains, then my thesis is wrong. The displacement would be market selection, not market destruction. But that is not what the numbers show today. Chapter 6. What this case file is really about. This is not a story about technology versus tradition, it is a story about capital versus regulation. 54,000 crore in foreign money is being deployed to capture a market where the incumbent, the Kirana store owner, cannot raise capital, cannot hire lobbyists, and cannot survive a single quarter of predatory pricing. India has the regulatory tools, the CCI has the mandate, the FDI rules are written. What is missing is the political will to enforce them before another 10 lakh stores go dark permanently. Chapter 7. The Verdict. Quick commerce, the business of delivering groceries in 10 minutes through app-based platforms operating out of dark stores, is not innovation in any structural sense. It is a capital subsidy operation wearing the mask of a technology company. 2 lakh stores are already gone. The count may be 10 lakh. The FDI rules are being circumvented in plain sight. The regulators have the tools but not the will. India did not deregulate its retail sector. 3 apps did it for them. The verdict is filed. If you disagree, drop it in the comments. If this case file changed how you read the news, subscribe. The next file drops Tuesday. See you there.